Here is the truth nobody ever said to you directly. You were always enough. You just grew up somewhere that forgot to tell you. And everything that came after, the overworking, the over-apologizing, the achieving and still feeling hollow, that wasn't weakness. That was a child trying to earn something that should have simply been given. Let that land for a second. Because if you're someone who has spent your whole life feeling like you're almost enough, almost there, almost worthy, almost deserving of the love and success and peace that other people seem to have without trying, this video is going to explain something about you that will change how you see yourself. Not almost, not one achievement away, not when you finally fix the thing you think is wrong with you. Already, right now, as you are. Here's where the feeling actually comes from. When a child grows up in a home where love arrives with conditions, where affection shows up when they perform well, stay quiet, don't need too much, their brain makes one logical conclusion. I am not loved for who I am. I am loved for what I do. And what I do can always be better. Psychologists call this contingent self-worth. And once it's wired in, it follows you everywhere, into every job, every relationship, every mirror. No achievement ever feels like enough because the wound was never about achievement. It was about belonging. It was about being wanted simply because you exist, not because of what you produced. And here's the part that breaks quietly. The people who feel most not enough are almost always the most capable people in the room. They work hardest, they prepare most, they apologize before anyone asks them to. They shrink in conversations where they should speak. They hit every goal and immediately move the goalposts. Because stopping to feel proud would mean accepting they are already enough.
And that terrifies them, because they were never shown what that feels like. There is a grief underneath all of this. Not the grief of losing something, the grief of never having had it. A childhood where your presence wasn't enough on its own, where love had price tags nobody told you about. You carried those price tags everywhere, into every room, every relationship, every quiet moment at 2 a.m. But here is what's true. The feeling is not evidence.
A leftover signal from an environment that required you to prove yourself, still running in a world that no longer does. You don't need to earn your place here. You were always enough. The world just forgot to tell you early enough. And it's not too late to finally believe it. If this hit something you've carried for a long time, subscribe to Mind Candid. New psychology every week.